What's up, Virgo? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of January. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. There is a wait for a reading with me, guys, so if you wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. If you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Virgo, we're going to do a check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of January. Why do I say potential to anyone that is new to my channel? I infuse manifesting, the universal law of assumption and mindset into all of my content. Therefore, my tarot readings are check-in points into one version of you and your specific person and the connection that you actually, Virgo, have selected, are selecting, and manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your present version or state of being, state of consciousness. Okay. And if you want to manifest this differently, your desires are absolutely meant for you. You can have anything you want, anyone you want, any version. Okay. It just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of you that you're being, and the reselection. Okay. And the circumstances do not matter ever. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and look at some of my other content on this topic, on these topics, okay? Or check out some other coaches online, and I like to teach as I go, all right? Okay, Virgo, the person on your mind, the Fool, okay? And then the World, a lot to do with travel. Some of you are dealing with a situation that's involving distance or travel, or maybe this person wants to take a trip with you, but this is also about jumping onto a new cycle. I do see 5 of Wands. And 9 of Wands, some of you may have had a little bit of tension in this situation, or there's been some block, but they want to come out of that tension. And there's an Ace of Cups, so there's love, renewed love. 5 of Wands can just be competing outside interests. It doesn't have to be like romantic or anything. Like some of you, if there's travel or distance, that could be a factor, like competing interests, work, career, or just distance being a factor. I mean, 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Some of you, work and career is playing into this, so maybe this is a lot to do with the Fool is like, take that leap, okay? And the World is a new cycle, but there could have been a lot of waiting to see how things play out, particularly financially. Ace of Pentacles, very stable, committed kind of an energy. For some of you, there are issues to do with, or have been some issues to do with house, home, stability. Or, if you're dealing with a situation where career and work and travel are playing into it, this is about like, if you're talking about like moving in together or owning a home or something like that, that's in the reverse. So maybe that hasn't happened yet. But there is a commitment or a recommitment to this situation. And I'm going to stick to what I channel as I open, because then I've also got the Chariot card, which is positive movement forward. This is, again, also maybe about a move or a relocation or doing some travel together or something like that. It's still very invested in you, building off that groundwork. And then 9 of Cups and the Magician. Beautiful energy. Okay, so Virgo, this person feels very much like you're their pleasure, you're their wish. They're manifesting that commitment with you or the next phase of the commitment. Let's see why the 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Page of Swords is in the reverse with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's been just some competing interests, and I think maybe it's tensions when it comes to stability in house and home. Page of Swords in the reverse, some of you have had some tension, some petty conversation or communication, or sometimes the communication feels a little small, okay? Maybe because of focus on work, career, or travel. That could be a thing, right? But they're manifesting the stability. Let's see why we have 5 of Wands. Okay, King of Pentacles, again, about career. This person could be very career focused, or maybe between the two of you, there's been some squabbling about like really laying, going from this foundation to, you know, moving in together, or the next phase, or stability, or maybe there's been an over focus on finance. But King of Pentacles in the upright is very loyal and stable and committed. And Six of Wands, this person wants success with you. And then we've got, King and Queen of Cups directly after that. So love as well, very mutual here. This is the most positive read so far, Virgo. I'll be completely honest with you. So there's mutual love here. Not to say, guys, anyone that's cross-watching or anything, doesn't matter what. This is your manifestation. And also, if you want to tweak anything, you would just manifest with your thoughts and your assumptions. But this is looking really good. So we'll have a look at what you want over here, Virgo. But this person wants success, love. If there's been tension, they're very committed to the situation. Maybe they want to, this person could have been waiting around for like an influx of money or finances, and there could be an improvement in that situation. Or maybe both of you have been waiting for that. So this looks nice. There's a success coming through. The Page of Swords in the reverse to me just can sometimes be petty communication, something like that. I mean, a small portion of you, maybe there's been some, like if there's travel and stuff, and again, don't even make it your story if it's not your story, it's just coming through. There could be some tensions around not feeling very prioritized, or Page of Swords is the observer, so maybe some of you, there's some like jealousy issues, which, by the way, guys, again, if you are, you know, ever questioning or fearing or doubting, you need to catch your thoughts, because that is not, your assumptions aren't going to, your thoughts aren't going to harden into fact if you don't follow them. You need to shift your thoughts and stay focused on what you prefer, right? This is when circumstances pop up. If you have a fear or a limiting belief, or your thoughts start going in a certain direction that maybe this person is not committed to the situation, etc., well, you don't want to follow down that train, okay? Even on this timeline, though, they look very committed to you. So, Virgo, that's nice. Let's have a look at how you're feeling about them. The Sun card, lovely. Virgo, Gemini energy. We've got, you know, water energy, strong Cancer. How do you feel about them? The Fool, which I think was the first card that I saw when I split the deck on their end. So you're ready to go for it. And Three of Wands is about growth, expansion. Maybe there's been a bit of waiting if you are dealing with travel, right? That could be about relocation. Let's see, Hermit card, that's you, Virgo. Some of you have been feeling a bit isolated or lonely or withdrawn. If you've had some kind of attention around the future or stability, or not feeling like the connection is totally a priority due to like financial matters or something like that. Eight of Swords, Virgo, that is an Ace of Wands. That's your limiting beliefs, Virgo. Eight of Swords, so trapped in your mind a little bit. Ace of Wands, you're passionate about this person. So how are you feeling? The High Priestess in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Maybe this can go sometimes a little in and out of silence, especially if you're dealing with a person who's very career focused, or you're both very career focused. Maybe that causes tension, as I said. And, you know, you fill in the gaps in some kind of a way, Virgo. So you've got to watch your mind. The only thing you need to control, because that can create a dynamic, right? Not feeling prioritized or assuming. If someone is like, you know, going, not contacting their stories, right? But you seem to want King and Queen of Pentacles, the same thing. And then Ace of Cups. So they're definitely committed to this situation. And Virgo, if you question if they love you, they mutually love you, okay? And you want a new start in the love department. And I saw Ace of Wands as I was shuffling, and passion. Some of you might be feeling a bit lonely, or feel like they withdraw or question it sometimes. You don't need to do that. That's a limiting belief. The High Priestess would be about breaking silence. So some of you have had a bit of a squabble, and you might do silent treatment and things like that. So again, Virgo, everything on the outside is a projection of you. So if you have negative assumptions and it's a tit for tat thing, you think that they're not getting back to you when you want them to, and then you fill in the gaps and then you play a game. This isn't for everyone, guys, so don't take this reading if it's not for you, but I'm telling you, manifest everything here and the most ideal version. So you need just check your assumptions. Look, Lovers card, Virgo. Beautiful. Okay, soul contract. You feel like this is your soulmate. And then we've got Four of Wands in the upright. Okay, Virgo, wow. Okay, so you feel a strong connection. The Four of Wands, your goal is to have this, maybe marriage or house and home, that stability. If there's been any issue, because I see Five of Wands and the Page of Swords in the reverse, maybe we'll get some oracles just to clarify what that's all about. It doesn't look to me like there's an issue, okay? So just break free from your fear or limiting beliefs. As I said, fear, the moon is right after that, by the way, because there's a Six of Wands, and you both have Six of Wands. So this is about success, okay? Maybe there's been a heavy focus on material success. I think that, you know, maybe you want more attention. All you would need to do then is the outside must reflect who you're being and what your dominant thoughts and assumptions are about said desired person. Okay, so you would need to say, oh, they give me so much attention, they value me so much, they love me so much, they're so committed to the situation. You've just got a little bit of this moon energy. Some of you might sometimes have fear, like things are hidden or there's secrets, but I'm really not so much getting that. You might have had old pain or betrayal in the past, Virgo, and that's what you're trying to release. And the moon card can also be childhood stuff. So maybe there's a little bit of fear sometimes, you know, fear of the unknown, like taking that leap of faith, feeling sometimes like it's risky because you've either been hurt in relationships before, or childhood stuff has you feeling sometimes a little unsafe. Maybe if this person, maybe because the mirror morphs into what we assume about self and about love and how people show up. So maybe sometimes you feel like this person, if their focus isn't seemingly on you, then you have some triggers or something like that. But I'm not sending you off to heal your inner child and do shadow work. You just need to persistently select version of Virgo that is, of course, you're loved, committed to, love is safe. If you've had betrayal before, Virgo, then just no one, you've never encountered that. There is a version of you in existence that thinks and feels exactly that way, like a person that has never had betrayal. And therefore your assumptions about this, you will see more and more validation of what you believe and assume to be true. I mean, we have Ace of Pentacles as well, guys. I mean, you both have Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of cross cards. You feel the same way. Seven of Wands, though. You've been a little bit sometimes defensive or guarded, or there's been that energy. And I explained that there could be this little bit of maybe negative assumptions from time to time. You know, you're not paying attention to me. You might mutually do that a little bit. Who knows? But Seven of Wands, you want to persist towards. Ace of Pentacles, the commitment. I mean, Lover's card can be about feeling, you know, choices or duality. I wasn't picking up other energies romantic. It's like, are you valuing and choosing me? And this is so minor, you can nip it in the bud immediately. Just make that decision. I am chosen. I am loved. I'm valued. They totally kiss the ground that I walk on, treat me like a gem. Whatever it is you want, guys, it's all available in the now. But look at this. The only issue that we've had is maybe some squabbling around house and home, or like maybe, okay, if to date there is commitment, but you want like marriage or you want to move in together or something, Virgo also available to you. If you have an assumption, say someone said that they're not sure if they're ready because they are waiting on an investment to come through, or they're not ready for whatever reason, who gives a shit? They're ready. You live together, whatever it is, whatever you affirm for, don't hold, it doesn't matter what anyone has said before or any argument that you've had. It's a projection from one moment, and moment by moment we shift states, guys, and we can select and reselect and reselect, okay? A version, a preferable version. People will come in and parrot back and confirm what you are dominantly thinking and assuming that they think and feel about you and the situation, and they literally, even word for word, test it out. There's been some lack of confidence or challenges in this, you know, situation. Like you have sometimes, I think, Virgo, and again, nip it in the bud, like a little bit of fear, or it's challenging your confidence in some kind of a way, like you want more validation. So then I would affirm for that, okay? And this reading doesn't have to be for everyone. And even if you want, guys, at tarot's just to check in, and you can always affirm for whatever you want, like I've just given you a million examples. Okay, so what does this person feel now as we move into the second half of January? What are they feeling? Okay, love, told you. Now, the partying card has come out. All right, living in the moment with soulmates. So this could actually be, guys, the partying card says living in the moment, time with friends or having fun. Now, firstly, if you've had some squabbles with this person, I pointed out the minor thing where I felt like maybe sometimes it looks like someone is not prioritizing the connection, or the Five of Wands, if that can be work and career, but that could also be like spending time with friends or going out, and that could create some squabbles or something like that. So, but this could also be potentially you guys having more fun and you spending time together. I feel like this person wants to move things along in a really positive direction. So I would say this is also living in the moment, so having a good time with you. And we have love, unconditional love, right? Affection and attraction. So this is what this person's coming forward with in the second half of January, right? I think maybe you get some fears, like I said. Maybe you sometimes think that this person is not paying the attention that you want. Maybe they feel you go out with friends and you do things and they feel not as prioritized. But more important, Virgo, is just the reality you're living in. So you have the best relationship ever. If you want more date nights and less time apart, you can affirm for that. Date night 3 times a week, or they only ever want to go out with me. Whatever you want, guys. Not mind control. It's just the outside's going to reflect what you're affirming for. Okay, what you're selecting. Okay, camera. Okay, so making memories, guys. This is beautiful energy. Now I have the not enough, ego, lacking confidence. Some of you might have a lack of confidence. You feel like sometimes that's an old story that you have where you feel like you're not enough, and so you're looking for validation that this person's giving you attention. I'm not shitting on you or criticizing. I'm just saying, select version of you, you're more than enough. You're totally prioritized. This person, this focus on career and money or feeling like stable or feeling ready, has nothing to do with like them not being ready emotionally or committed to the situation. They could sometimes feel a little bit, if you squabble or there's tensions, it's ego, stuff to do with material matters. That is what I'm getting. Okay, guys? So again, we don't need to wait for them to change or get frustrated at them if they're showing up in any kind of a way, or we don't need to pander to them or overcompensate. You just select the person that is very confident, you guys are great, and affirm for what you want. I know that I can repeat myself, but this is just how I do it, right? It's law of assumption. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, calling in your soulmate. This could be the one. Chemistry, playfulness. Okay, so this is manifestation, guys. So you have manifested all of this. So persist in manifesting the most ideal, although this looks really good. They could be manifesting you too, guys. People are not robots, but you're the king or queen manifester and god of your reality in every reality, okay? It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. If you do feel tension sometimes or your mind gets negative about the situation, then your affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So that nips everything in the bud. If you want them to make more effort, for example, you can say, oh, I'm their only priority. They're always making an effort. They're so loving. They're whatever. Giving you a million examples. There is chemistry here. I saw the Ace of Wands when I was shuffling. Maybe you feel like their attention's not enough on you, and I do think that there's chemistry, but if you're wanting a reigniting of that chemistry, just affirm they can't keep their hands off me. They're so attracted to me. They're wild about me, whatever it is. playfulness. So I did say something about maybe just having fun as well. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe this is also the thing. So there's opportunity now as we move through second half of January to have some more playfulness, some more chemistry, passion and fun with one another. And then we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I rest my case. All right, Virgo, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time.